Got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Chicago Bears. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. And that'll be a little too hot to handle. As it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. To the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
There's a short one coming by Loveland. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Hey, volunteer.
They'll run with the Rutgers man, Kyle Monungai. And now the rookie's free. Touchdown, Chicago. Kyle Monungai, 42 yards. And the Bears need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead.
Bottom line, when you play a runner with these talents, you've got to be able to wrap up and get him on the ground. Or the first person who gets there, hold him up long enough for the next wave to get there and get him down. Otherwise, he will continue downfield and find pay dirt.
Santos with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 18. Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
Defense gives up a touchdown on the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. Options galore here. Second and a few inches. First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They'll get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
And already down 7-0 after the touchdown a minute ago, so a 3-and-out here would not be ideal for them. Nice job finding his receiver there, and they get the first down.
Mahomes quickly complete out wide. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Here's Mahomes to throw. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. So the completion good for 7 there. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. Well, safe to say the passing game has found a rhythm. He's now 4 of 4, but might need to be 5 of 5 to keep this drive going here as they face a 3rd down.
And maybe perhaps you show a running play, right? Maybe a little play action here to go ahead and let him throw the ball downfield. I wouldn't get away from him flinging it because 4 for 4 already. I think he's got a good chance of picking this one up here on 3rd down.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Yellow.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Chiefs with the football as we start the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Hero 15, yellow.
Brown goes in motion left. And again, it's Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's 2nd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
This is 2nd and 8. Mahomes going to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Well, prior to that, he had hit his first 6 passes to start the game, so on a nice little run to begin.
It feels like this offense has carried its dress rehearsal into the game. You know, because you do practice it, you do go through it, and in this case, it is clicking exactly like they drew it up.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 25-yard line.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Toss right side to Pacheco. takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, 25 yards. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from drawing level. So that a very nice looking touchdown run.
And on his first carry of the game as well. And you remember, Brandon, we talked to him yesterday, and he thought he was going to have a big game. He thought everything aligned perfectly. He liked what the defense was presenting, and he really liked what he was getting from his blockers.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here. To throw, Williams. There's a short one caught by Loveland. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Throwing is Williams. Trying to lay one up deep. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. A huge play there for Chicago. And even 50 yards.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. They'll go play action here with Williams. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. They overload him that time on the safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Williams will get this out wide to Adunze. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Ready, set.
On first and 10, it's Swift. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
And we often talk about defensive ends setting the edge, sometimes even the outside linebackers. But how about here? This is a cornerback essentially setting the edge and finishing off that play for a loss.
loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
Shit just glitched so hard now.
3rd down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you got at least a field goal.
That shit lagged so hard.
And in this case, they end up with nothing.
They're past that shit.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here. A quick throw going to be caught by Worthy. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. 2nd and 6. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jaquan Brisker.
We'll get it back. We'll get it back.
Bears touchdown.
I didn't know they played.
On the pick six. I think they have nickel. Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick 6.
Santos able to tack on the extra point.
That was really a good defensive play, though. I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't even gonna say that Madden gave me that.
Now after the touchdown,
The
here's
sky that
Santos to
motherfucker
kick
good
this
as
one
fuck.
away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
At their own 35-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. There are not many times where you might say it's a detriment to have a quarterback with a cannon for an arm, but this might be one of those few times. He just laid that one out there a bit too far, and his receiver couldn't run under it.
Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. That ball caught. It's Rice. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now here's Mahomes. They'll check this one down with Pacheco. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. touchdown ball game. 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
Joe Tryon-Shoyinka in pursuit that time, and he gets the tackle for loss. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the third quarter. This is caught. It's ball. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 25-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
First down. A gain of 26 yards. First down, Kansas City.
Mahomes now to throw. This will be caught once again by Brown. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
Another Kansas City Chiefs.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Bears are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
Intercepted. The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, first and 10. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
All runners count on their eyes to find the gaps and creases, to find open space. There was absolutely none on that one. Totally swallowed up on that play.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a second and 10. And now an audible here into something else. Here's Williams. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Williams from the gun on 3rd down. He'll fire deep, looking for more. And got his man, complete. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, Chicago. DJ Moore, 87 yards. And the Bears have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Partner, they had a good lead as they went in at the half, and they came out here in the second half and found a way to extend it. I love their consistency. Don't worry about what they said at halftime. This seemed like a team that was ready to play 60 minutes, and while this game is far from over, I love their approach.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
They're on 31-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, the last time out, they had the good drive going. You get in the red zone, they throw the interception. Not their first pick of the game either, so we'll see if they're more careful, more cautious here on this drive.
Yeah, nothing worse than repeat mistakes, right? You end up coughing the ball up, you end up throwing a pick, everything goes awry. And now, points don't go up on the board. I just heard a fan scream out, I thought the idea was to score points. Yeah, they're getting a little restless too.
Now Mahomes. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey.
It's a gain of 18. And a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. A gain of 18 on the play. And a first down.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Now it's Mahomes again. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game. And there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside. Probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play. And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out.